This is Jeffrey Epstein's island. To understand it fully, we've remodeled the entire island, and we've divided it into 3 main sections. So we can tell the complete story of how this place was built and what it was hiding. The first villa sits on a point just below the main house, built years after Epstein purchased the island. Next to it is another residence, connected to the pool complex by a lower level doorway. This one even had an outdoor bath backed by a giant mirror looking out toward the sea. Facing the ocean is a wide stone patio. Set into the floor are 2 mirrored shell designs, along with the letter E. It may have been decoration, or something more symbolic. Above it all is the main house itself, the largest residence on the island. When Epstein bought Little St. James in 1998, this house was already here, but he had it remodeled and expanded into part of a much larger complex. The sea-facing side has a veranda, while the back of the house opens into the pool area. That pool complex is massive. It has 4 cabanas, a pergola, and a large swimming pool in the middle. At the far end of the pool was a statue of a seated archer, and beyond it, a painted compass that some mistook for a helipad. Parts.
Man, look at this. Private docks, no public access, cameras everywhere. Epstein literally controlled every inch of this place. No wonder victims said they couldn't escape.
Not far away, along the beach, another villa was hidden behind thick trees. Visitors usually arrive by sea. Boats pulled into the island's jetty, which had a covered loading and waiting area. Those who came by air landed at the grassy helicopter pad. It had small shelters for passengers and luggage. Nearby, 2 strange details stand out. At the top of a slope is a giant monkey statue, and beside it, a stone staircase that leads up the hill, then stops abruptly, earning it the name, the Stairs to Nowhere. This northern section of the island was meant to impress. Moving toward the center of the island, the design shifts. Here, the focus is less on luxury and more on control. Tucked into the trees is a low building, almost hidden from view. Its purpose is still unknown. Just beyond it lies the island's main service area. This section held the machines that kept everything running. The desalination plant for fresh water, generators for power, storage rooms, and sewage management. Some of these buildings were built directly into the hillside. Their flat rooftops doubled as parking pads, and vents cut into the ground hinted at larger rooms below. In one case, drone footage even captured doors leading deeper into the hill, raising questions about what might have been hidden underground. From this hub, a steep road winds upward. On the surface, it looks like a simple path, but it may cover a water pipeline that connects to the island's fountain. The fountain itself sat quietly in the middle of the island, ringed with benches. In one video, deer were seen grazing nearby, giving the strange sense of calm in a place filled with secrets. Closer to the southern edge of this section, a massive sundial stands. One.
You know, my question is like, how did a deer even get out there? Like, what the? It's like, and now look at this, y'all. This right here look like a ritual pad or something. Look like people be standing on the other side. Why is every bench different colors? It's getting weird. Let's get back to this.
It was surrounded by 13 brightly painted benches.
13.
Some say representing the 13 ruling bloodlines in conspiracy lore. The face of the sundial resembles a Masonic design, another detail that fueled speculation. Nearby, smaller structures dotted the coast. One open-air cabana seemed to have massage tables beneath its straw roof.
We know they have massage tables because he loved getting a massage. That's crazy.
Another beachside building, now only ruins, may have been for changing clothes or toilets. Close to the sundial, an odd patch of beach is marked out on Google Maps, blurred as if to hide something.
Blurred.
On higher ground sits a large building with...
Imagine you can get something blurred on Google Maps. You already know he was connected to the higher up. You know, now I'm thinking about it, most of the people that was in the cases and stuff like that, y'all, was like, what they call them, Freemason or something like that. Like all that stuff was like all rituals and all that stuff was supposed to be coded in secrecy. All this island is about nothing but secrecy, y'all. Because a lot of that stuff is like they say they say stuff going down, but a lot of it's still getting covered up. Like we haven't got everything about this stuff, y'all. Let's get back to it.
3 garage doors and a row of sealed windows. Some have described it as a staff barracks, others as storage. Either way, it stood apart from the luxury of the main house, suggesting it was built for those who worked, or were kept, on the island. This middle zone tied everything together. The southern stretch of the island is where the strangest and most unsettling designs appear. At the far southwest tip stands the most infamous structure of all, the so-called temple. Painted in bold blue.
Oh, right here, y'all, this building sparked wild rumors online, rituals, secret meetings, all kinds of stuff. But here's the truth, no public evidence of anything beyond secrecy, just a locked, controlled building.
And white stripes. It once had a golden dome and statues of Poseidon and birds perched on its corners. From the outside, it looks like something out of another world. Early visitors described its inside as a music room with bookshelves, a grand piano, and even a portrait of Epstein with a pope. But by 2019, drone footage revealed only scaffolding, mattresses, and junk, as if it had been stripped bare. Some believe a small nearby shed hides entrances underground, though nothing has ever been proven. One site shows a pergola with 2 sealed doors built into the hillside. A second building that once stood here was destroyed during Hurricane Irma.
And if you think about it, y'all, Epstein used a lot of private jets to get these people like down there, like from like New York, Florida, and all types of other places. Like this guy was a straight weirdo, like straight up.
Leaving behind only a flagpole and a concrete slab. This part of the island also served as a dumping ground. Trash was buried under dirt, but over time, pieces surfaced again. Visitors later reported seeing everything from machinery to broken furniture left rotting under the sun. Above the dump is a second swimming pool. Unlike the grand pool complex near the main house, this one was smaller, attached to a 1,200 square foot building with a garage-style door. Other features add to the eerie design. A flight of stairs to nowhere climbs up the hillside, ending abruptly with a statue at its top. A large monkey statue sits nearby, silent and unsettling. At the highest point of the island, a tall telecom tower looms, with Wi-Fi repeaters fixed to buildings all around, ensuring constant surveillance and communication. Here, on this southern edge, beauty and mystery collide. The temple, the sundial, the sealed doors, and the landfill, all of it suggests an island designed not only for privacy, but for secrecy.
And let me play this video about Roseanne, because Roseanne tried to warn us about the cannibalism and all that stuff that they was eating babies and stuff like that. Let me play this video, y'all. Look at this one.
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, you know, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that he opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go in to vote for Trump, that he will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that. They're doing it.
And there was a video. This was her talking about they was doing the cannibalism and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I think about it, there's a lot of stuff that you just not seeing yet. Like I said, the files, like a lot of these files are attached to cases and cases that got dismissed that they don't want to bring up and things like that. So they don't want y'all to see none of this stuff. They gonna keep this stuff to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they letting y'all see what they want y'all to see. They said it's 2.5 million files or something like that that still need to cut that. I think they actually said that they dropped or something like that, but I promise you they don't have everything on there, y'all. It's a lot of stuff that the FBI and all that stuff got that we just not seeing. They only letting us see what they want us to see. It's like covering up. It's like no accountability for none of this stuff. I'm telling you, y'all. Freemasons and all that stuff is not gonna be too much accountability. And that's where they kind of like showing their power. Like, oh yeah, we can do this, but nobody cares. You know, we can run this mafia type stuff. That island is like straight mafia-thon, y'all. Straight mafia-thon. That island is straight mafia-thon. Y'all cannot tell me that island is not mafia-thon. Like the way it was set up with the cameras, the surveillance, all that stuff. You can't tell me. You couldn't even swim over there into the island, but I did see some YouTube videos where the dudes was actually swimming over there, but it's so weird, y'all, so weird, y'all. And right here, y'all, this wasn't just a mansion. It was controlled compound. Staff signed strict NDAs, cameras monitored everywhere, victims described constant oversight. Epstein literally engineered this island to control people, y'all. After Epstein died, the island went quiet, but they say most documents and materials from the FBI raid are still sealed. If you think about it, it's just like hitman level to me. Like this island isn't just a location, it's a symbol. Every time the Epstein files come out, everybody be geeking. Everybody be looking like, hey, I'm trying. But we not even getting all the documents that y'all can see. Like, honestly, government only dropping what we want to see. Y'all gotta make it make sense. It's a lot of files that still sealed, y'all. Y'all gotta take that into accountability too. A lot of files still sealed, a lot of things we still didn't see. We know what he did, but there's a lot of other files that we still trying to confirm. If y'all want me to do a part 2 about who's confirmed, who's rumored, and what documents are sealed, just drop part 2 in the comments. I'm gonna do that for sure. It's your boy Lando, man. If y'all new, like, share, and subscribe. Get this page to 1,000 beyond. I love y'all, man. Video up here, subscribe down here. Peace.